What is up, guys? My name is the Asian Gamer and welcome to Dream Transfers episode 2. You guys made this video possible because in the last one I said if you get to 4 likes you get another one, and when I last checked you got it to 6 likes, so that's why I'm giving you this video. The four players we have to cover today are Neuer, Pogba, Messi and Bendtner. So the first player we have is arguably one of the best keepers in the world, a runner-up for the Ballon d'Or and one of the first ever keepers to be nominated for the Ballon d'Or, and that is Manuel Neuer, the German international World Cup winner. Currently plays for Bayern Munich in the Bundesliga. He can play goalkeeper / centre-back. I mean, he hasn't played centre-back, but the way he plays like a centre-back. He's worth 39.6 million. And his stats, all competitions, are 34 games with 22 clean sheets, which is absolutely amazing. He's the highest rated keeper on the game, excluding legends, even though I think he's tied with Peter Schmeichel at 90. But still, I've put him at Man City for this, as it would probably be the most realistic, as in money-wise. So here's the Manchester City starting lineup. Obviously, we have Manuel Neuer in goal, replacing Joe Hart. Left back, Clichy, Mangala and company centre-backs. Zabaleta right back. Jesus Navas at right mid, Yaya Toure, Fernandinho at the centre mids, with David Silva on the left, with Aguero and Jokic up front. In terms of real life, this transfer is probably one of the most realistic, just because Man City have the money just to buy him as well. I mean, even if they were to inquire for him, Bayern would probably say that they're not going to sell him, but if they were to sell him, probably be about 60-70 million for him. I mean, because he's the best keeper in the world. I mean, he's a runner-up for the Ballon d'Or, one of the first keepers to ever be nominated for the Ballon d'Or. And yeah, so this looks pretty realistic, but again, it won't happen because Bayern just won't let him go. Now, the second player we have in this video is one that could actually happen in real life, I'm not going to lie, and it is Paul Pogba to Arsenal. I mean, he currently plays for Juventus. He's a French international. He can play centre mid, CDM or cam. He's worth about 44 million. He's played 32 games this season with 8 goals. But as a centre mid, it's not a job to score goals. It's really just to hold the midfield. So getting tackles, maybe get a couple of assists and everything. But again, this transfer could happen because if you think about it, Arsenal buy all their big players in the summer. I mean, Ozil in the summer. They bought Sanchez in the summer. And they need a CDM. I mean, I know they're getting rid of Flamini, and I think they may be getting rid of Arteta. But imagine Pogba in that starting lineup. That would be absolutely amazing. No one would actually get past Arsenal. I think Arsenal could have a chance of winning the league if they sign Paul Pogba. So here is the Arsenal starting lineup at the moment. I believe Welbeck is played more than Giroud, correct me if I'm wrong, but in terms of FIFA, this could actually open up quite a few hybrid options. I mean, there's Bendtner, who's obviously French, and if you could get a link with him and Pogba, which would open a lot of opportunities with BPL La Liga hybrids. So that will be an interesting one as well. And this team actually looks really nice. I'm not even going to lie. I mean, Sanchez on the right, Ozil maybe, I know he's not the quickest, but on the left, with I don't know how to say that CDM's name, so I'm not even going to bother, but you should know who that is. Left back Monreal, centre backs Mertesacker and Koscielny. Goalkeeper you have Ospina. Right back you have Hector Bellerin, who has like 92 pace now. Cazorla in the middle. That would be really nice. I mean, that's a good defence, that's a good all-rounded midfield, and Sanchez pushes up and tracks back a lot. So that would actually make Arsenal really OP, and they would be doing so much better, and they could have a chance of winning the title again. And the third player we have is Lionel Messi. I've put him to Burnley just because him and Danny Ings up front would be absolutely amazing. He currently plays for Barcelona. He's an Argentinian international. He's a runner-up for the Ballon d'Or. He's won it about 3-4 times. He can play centre forward, striker or right wing. He's worth the same as Ronaldo, which is 105.6 million. He's played 37 games this season with 38 goals. And he's not performing as well as he normally is. I know 38 goals in 37 games is amazing, but for Messi, that's not as good. He's normally getting about 50 goals by now, all competitions. But still, that is obviously Messi's arguably the best player in the world. So him to Burnley would be absolutely amazing. So here is Burnley's starting lineup based off games played. I mean, they've got Danny Ings up front with, I don't know who the other player is, but they've got Heaton in goal, Keane at centre back, and Boyd at right mid. I don't know the names of all the players, sorry about that, but still, look at that, an all-silver team with Messi. Burnley are amazing. This transfer I can actually see happening. Messi would perform amazingly well. I think Burnley could win the Premier League even if they had Messi. I mean, they should try and go for him. I mean, they clearly have the money for it. So yeah, Messi to Burnley would be an absolutely amazing transfer. Chelsea would have no chance. And the final player we have in this team is the Lord himself, Nicholas Bendtner. He currently plays for VfL Wolfsburg. He's in the Denmark international team. He can only play striker. He's worth 3.08 million. He's played 18 games this season with 3 goals, and again for a striker, that goal to game ratio isn't very good. He's 75 rated overall on Ultimate Team, and the team I've put into is Real Madrid because he would perform amazingly well there. I mean, Benzema would have a lot of competition against Bendtner. I mean, Bendtner versus Real Madrid, versus Benzema. Bendtner would clearly win. And here's the Real Madrid current starting 11. Modric shouldn't be in there because I know he's been injured for most of the season, but look at that team with Bendtner in there. Casillas, Pepe, Carvajal, Sergio Ramos, Marcelo, Isco, Cruz, Modric, Ronaldo left wing, Bale right wing, and Bendtner up front. Real Madrid will be even more OP than they already are. Bendtner up front, he would be absolutely amazing. If you didn't know, if you type this on Google, Bendtner and Real Madrid in talks, and it actually comes up before he left Arsenal from Wolfsburg in not in 2013, but in 2013, when Bendtner wanted to leave, he said that he wanted to go to Barcelona or Real Madrid, but they didn't put in an offer because obviously they didn't want him, but they should have, because he is a future Ballon d'Or winner, I can guarantee you that. So that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you can smash 4 likes, I will release a video called Future Legends where I take players that are already in Ultimate Team or just retired and aren't legends already, like for example Maradona, Puyol, and I predict their legend card if they were to get one, which they should. So 4 likes for that, and that will be my next video. So I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.